This Friday, we were supposed to see an IBF middleweight title fight on ESPN Friday Night Fights between Jermaine Taylor and Sergio Mora. It's most certainly for the best, however, that Taylor will not be taking part for a slew of reasons, and that A.B. Hahn will be stepping in to face Mora in a 12-rounder instead. This fight marks Mora's return to the national spotlight after signing with power broker Al Heyman late last year. Mora's signature win, of course, came in 2008 when he dethroned WBC super middleweight champion Vernon Forrest. Since then, however, his biggest accomplishments have been a draw with Shane Mosley on pay-per-view and a win over Gregory Proksa in 2013 on ESPN. Nonetheless, Mora has remained relevant all these years for two reasons. One, a long-standing cachet associated with his name because of being on the Contender, but also because he knows how to box. The Latin Snake hasn't taken a lot of punishment in his career, and even at the age of 34, he's still a nimble mover inside the ring and hasn't had to sit down and rely on reflexes quite yet. As long as he maintains that ability, he also maintains the ability to be a dreadful matchup for anyone he's up against. On Friday, he'll take on a late-notice replacement in Hahn, who has had roughly 2 weeks to prepare for the bout. Hahn was last seen on the ESPN airwaves in a really fun fight with Glenn Tapia, in which he was stopped after the 8th round. Hahn came to traditional boxing late in life, after winning a version of a world title as a kickboxer and specializing in various Korean martial arts. He had a brief amateur career where he was roughly a .500 fighter before turning pro as a boxer. Like a lot of late converts, Hahn's approach is very simplistic. He likes to walk forward, parry shots with his gloves, and throw power shots periodically. He won't do anything remarkable technically, but he's a gutsy fighter who won't shy away from exchanges. Stylistically, he's not too much different than fellow Texan Brian Vera, who holds a pair of wins over Mora. Let's not forget, too, that the last time Mora's opponent fell out on this kind of stage, when he was scheduled to fight Kasim Uma, he wound up fighting to a draw with Elvin Ayala. We'll see if Hahn can make history repeat itself, or if Mora will prove to be in a different league than a man still getting acclimated to the sport. The action gets underway at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time on ESPN2 in the United States and on TSN in Canada.